metal guitarists that are looking for new things to use in their lead playing, here's a cool concept that I like to use in my solos and leads. So let's just take a 3-note per string scale shape. I'm in standard D. Now, instead of thinking it as a 3-note per string shape, let's think of it in a more pentatonic way. Your pentatonic scales, it would be 2-note per string. Let's just think of how we can apply 2-note per string to this scale. For a start, you could skip the middle notes. You could sometimes target the middle notes, maybe start with the 3 lower strings with skipping the middle note, and then just do the first 2 notes of each string. There's lots of ways you could look at this. So you could also go backwards, forwards, whichever floats your boat. Let me show you some ways that you can use this. So instead of thinking of like, okay, what if I just go, let's take the first 2 notes of the B string and the first 2 notes of the high E, and then go back down. So this already sounds more interesting than... And the cool thing about this is that you could change some notes every now and again. For example, on the high E string, we're doing the first 2 notes of each string. Now, the second time, I'm going to do the last note on the high E string. So we've now got... And you could do that backwards. And you could start applying this to the different string groupings throughout the scale. So instead of doing the first 2 strings, you could go... change notes every now and again. Let's try the first and the third note of the G string. Switch between different notes on the B string. Instead of just going up and down 3-note per string length, we now have something that sounds a bit more interesting. So then you could also combine some strings. Let's look at the third and the second string. There's a new concept that you can use in your lead guitar playing and soloing, but you can also use it in riffs as well. So you could take the same concept and move it down. So yeah, try this new concept. Hopefully it's helpful for you and your solos, your lead playing, your riffing, and enjoy.